Welcome. In this video, we are going to show you how we will use an advanced organizer to solve question number 9 of 2026 WASSCE General Maths question. So let's get into it. Now the question reads, on a certain day, 2 shows of a movie premiere was aired. The cost of ticket for the first show was X Ghana cedis each. So let's look at it. Now cost or price of a ticket is now X Ghana cedis. But before we continue, let's do something here. Now number of tickets sold. Let's use letter Y to represent the number of tickets so that the cost X multiplied by the number Y will give us the amount or the receipt or the revenue generated. Now let's continue. And the total receipt from the ticket was 45,000 cedis. So here is 45,000 cedis. All right, let's continue. Now in the second show, so we are putting the second show here. In the second show, the price of each ticket was reduced by 5 cedis. So now this is the price or the cost. Now it has been reduced by 5. So it means X minus 5. And after that, what happened? Resulting in 300 more tickets being sold. Now because the price was reduced, more people went and bought the ticket. So number of tickets sold now increased from Y to Y plus 300. So that is it. This increased the total receipt by 9,000. So increase by 9,000 means 45,000. We should add 9,000 to it. And when we do that, we are getting 54,000 cedis. Okay, so now let's write our equations down. So from show number 1, we have X multiplying Y, and that is giving us 45,000. Let's call it equation number 1. Then from show number 2, we have X minus 5 multiplying Y plus 300. And that's also giving us 54,000. Let's call it equation number 2. Now, let's make Y the subject from equation number 1. So in making Y the subject, we have Y is equal to 45,000 divided by X. Let's call it equation number 3 and keep it because we will need it. All right, let's continue from here. Now, taking equation number 2, so let's expand equation number 2. So we have X minus 5 multiplying Y plus 300 is equal to 54,000. All right, now expanding it, we have X, Y plus 300X minus 5Y minus 1,500 is equal to 54,000. All right, now let's add 1,500 to both sides. So plus 1,500, and this is equal to plus 1,500. Now this 1,500 cancel this 1,500, and we are left with X, Y plus 300X minus 5Y is equal to, now when we add 1,500 to 54,000, we are getting 55,500. All right, now let's continue. Let's come back to equation number 1. With equation 1, we have XY giving us 45,000, and here also we have XY. So let's do the substitution. Let's put 45,000 here because it's also the same as XY. So 45,000 plus 300X minus 5Y is equal to 55,500. Now let's subtract 45,000 from both sides. So minus 45,000 plus 300X minus 5Y is equal to minus 45,000. All right, and this cancel this one. So we have 300X minus 5Y is equal to, now 55,500, take away 45,000, and that lands us 10,500. All right, now Look at this equation. We have 300x minus 5y is equal to 10,500. This is 5y. Here, this y is also the same as 45,000 on x. So let's do that substitution as well. So we have 300x minus 5. Instead of y, we are putting 45,000 all on x. Close the bracket, and that is equal to 10,500. All right. At this point, we will multiply 5 by 45,000. So let's do that. And we have 300x minus, when we multiply, we are getting 225,000 all on x is equal to 10,500. All right. At this point, let's multiply 2 by x. So we have 300x squared minus 225,000 is equal to 10,500x. Okay. Now, let's divide through by 300 to reduce the figures. So dividing through by 300, dividing here also by 300, and dividing here also by 300. This 300 cancel this 300. So we have x squared minus, now this goes into this 750 is equal to, this goes into this one 35. So 35x. All right, let's continue. So let's bring 35 to the left hand side. So we have x squared minus 750 minus 35x is equal to 0. So rearranging it, we have x squared minus 35x minus 750 is equal to 0. All right. Now, what are the factors? So let's find the factors. So we have x minus 50 and then x plus 15 is equal to 0. Now, two numbers when multiplied gives you 0. So what does it mean? It means x minus 50 is equal to 0, or x plus 15 is equal to 0. So making x the subject, we have here x is equal to 50, or x is equal to negative 15. But you see, we can't have negative tickets to buy. So the correct answer is x is equal to 50. The B. So with the B says we should find the number of tickets sold. From equation 1, you know that x times y is equal to 45,000. Now we know the value of x to be 50 now. So 50 multiplying y is equal to 45,000. Dividing both sides of the equation by 50. Dividing here also by 50. This 50 cancels this 50. And we have y is equal to 900. So the number of tickets sold were 900. And the cost of each ticket was 50 Ghana cedis. Now let's go back to the advanced organizer and fill in the figures and see if we are correct. So we are going back to the organizer. We were asked to find x, and we know x is now 50 cedis. Let me change the pen and make it 50 cedis. And we also asked to find y, and y is also now 900. So 50 multiplied by 900, what is the answer? The answer is 45,000, as we have calculated for. Okay. Now in the second show, x was reduced by 5 cedis, means 50 take away 5, and we are getting 45 here. So the second show, we are having 45 here. The cost is now 45 cedis. And then the number of tickets sold increased from 900 plus 300 more. So 900 plus 300 is giving us 1,200. So when we multiply 45 cedis by 1,200, yes, the answer is now 54,000. Now, if you like this video, share, subscribe, and wait for another video on WASSCE questions. Thank you very much.